It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Auburn Tigers, Jordan-Hare Stadium. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Auburn will kick it off to get things started. Coming out with it, it's Traore. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Looking for a gap. It's Traore. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Catch in the middle. It's Vaughn. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
From the gun, running back on the move. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively.
It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. And he's loose on the right. Past the 30. The tag. Touchdown, Auburn. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Well, it's a great job by the receiver getting open and making the catch, but now you got to secure the football. You know there's going to be guys coming trying to rip it free. They did. They scooped it. They scored. That's a play he's going to learn from.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Traore. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Here's a heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Keep bringing the heat like that, you can fall in line with the likes of Derek Brown or Nick Fairley.
Yeah, I still remember that Nick Fairley season where he put the defense on his back. Cam Newton took care of the offense, but he ruled the defense, making big plays, getting in the backfield, getting after quarterback.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Great place to start for this offense. The give to the tailback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. It'll be a draw. Runs through a tackle. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Great job by the quarterback, the running back, and the offensive line really selling pass. That's step one. If you're going to run an effective draw, it's got to look like pass, and then boom, you sneak it right to the running back, gets a big gain, and gets a first down.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Lanier. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run. Now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I want to put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The play action fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Harvin. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now. If they keep this up, this could get ugly by the 4th quarter.
The Tigers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers! They'll try to tack one more on their score.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Traore. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bucks. He just took it the entire length of the field, end to end, coast to coast, nationwide for the touchdown.
And how about the fans in the stands going, no, 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 take a knee, no, yes, 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 yes. Over 100 yards for the kickoff return. Nice job taking that to the end zone, making a huge play.
He'll bring it out. It's Ramsey. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Looking for a man. It's Blevins. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Breaks into the open. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab. Auburn lines up quickly. That's a great way to set the tone. You get the lead and you get a nice bounce.
And you know, Reese, you're getting the breaks early. The offense got the break, the tip right there, but those breaks tend to even out throughout a game. But so far, this offense has executed well, and they have the lead.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Second down, he'll throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Lanier. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10. Easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
Snagged out of the air. there to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Tiger. Fired in from the red zone for the score. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
He'll bring it out. It's Klein. Across the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds, and that's where the offense will go to work. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Looking downfield, it's Nicholson. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat play.
Brings it down on the right side. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Buffaloes are in the hurry-up. Wants to fire on second down. Makes the catch. He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25. Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on third down. Oh, he makes the catch. Got some room headed to the goal line. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado. Big-time touchdown there to get some much-needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So here comes the Auburn offense. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Back to pass, it's Blevins. Throws to the tight end. Grabbed in the middle, it's Lanier. There he goes! And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
Now that just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Pulls it in on the left. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Gets it to him on the screen. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Plays like that, but just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage.
Touchdown, Auburn! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Kickoff unit on the defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Klein. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. Turning it on. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy. He can make plays after him. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch him, man. Just he catches the football, and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
Complete to the right. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. And the Buffaloes moving quickly to the line. Oh, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Nicholson. Catch in the middle, it's Simon. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
The throw to the outside is complete. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down. Plucks it out of the air. Oh, he's got some space. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's got him this time. And he's still running after the move. That defense got gas, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Quarterback may change this route. Back to throw, it's Blevins. That's reeled in, it's Brown. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. Wants to keep it in the air. That one comes out hot down the right side. The new popular phrase for a favored team not really coming out of the gates quickly is that they're playing with their food. There are a lot of peas being pushed around the plate right now, guys.
Yeah, Reese, they've been stumbling around. They've been making mistakes and shooting themselves in the foot in this game. But, David, I think you also...
Touchdown, Tigers! Great job by the back on the option.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
Coming out with it, it's Traore. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Unleashes it on the run. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
Almost a D lineman's dream, but he couldn't hang on. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. To throw, it's Nicholson. Here comes the heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Good timing on the quick out. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there. Auburn to the line in a hurry. Looking downfield on first down. Caught. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab on the left. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They're trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. To the air, it's Blevins. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Quarterback making adjustments. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. Quick strike through the air for the score. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
This offense looks like they're in a rhythm. Whatever they've been dialing up here in the first half, they've had a lot of success with. You saw it on that last drive here at the end of the second quarter. Scoring a touchdown, they're going to be difficult to stop in the second half. The defense needs to start making adjustments.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Buffaloes will boot it away to start the second half. Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Wants to go up top on first down. Shoots it to the left. Got a man. It's Lanier. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
Dropping back, it's Blevins. Bringing the heat. Got it in the middle, it's Lanier. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
When I'm a quarterback and I see zone and I see my guy curl up real quick, I got to hurry. And he threw that thing with some revolutions, with some velocity right to his receiver so he can make the catch.
The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Direct snap. Breaks into the open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger.
Hey, Reese, that's 3 for a young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near it, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
21. He'll bring it out. It's Klein. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Going to sling it on 2nd down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Firing to the right, complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Nicholson. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Under fire. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
Well, this quarterback's athleticism, I think, makes it a little bit easier for you as a head coach when you decide to go for it on 4th down, because if it's not there to throw the ball, his athleticism can just take over. He can go get it himself and keep the drive alive. Really nice job that time by the QB.
And the Buffaloes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Strong, firm tackle.
Well, that's one the defender would love to have back. Great coverage there on the corner route. That's a 50-50 ball. He just has to do a better job high-pointing it at the top. The receiver beat him to the ball and made a big play.
Got it in the middle with Simon. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Buffaloes come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Back to throw, it's Nicholson. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
On 4th down, going to the air. Converts on 4th down, still going. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
Now, what a great second effort by the receiver there. Catches the football. He knows he's got to get some yards to get that 1st down. Nice job understanding that, getting to the sticks and getting the 1st down.
Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Catch in the middle, it's Simon. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Keeps it going. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To the air, it's Nicholson. Looking for his man. Touchdown, Buffs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And that's why you've got a lot of receivers on your hands team. Guys, the best hands on your team, so they're able to hop on them.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. Starts a drive trying to go up top. The sure hands, it's Harvin. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Got some room to run. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On the move, it's Harmon. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Scoreboard operator better stay loose. Plenty of time to go here as we start the fourth. Dropping back, it's Blevins. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Never a doubt. And now the lead is even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the fourth quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
And the Buffaloes racing to the line in the hurry up. Wants to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out route. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21. They'll line up for a second down play. They just keep firing. Caught close to the marker, it's Vaughn. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. And the Buffaloes are on the move. Coming out on first down with the play fake. They're working that left side. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Operating in the red zone here on second down. To the air, it's Nicholson. Pocket breaking down. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. Here comes the 2-point try. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. From the gun, looking for a man. He's got it. 2-point conversion is good. Just a couple of possessions down, so there is some hope. They took it 68 yards on that drive. If they're going to pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Grab near the marker. It's Brown. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass call is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting it, keep spinning it. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? By going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
Wants to throw. It's Blevins. He'll throw it. He caught it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. The quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. He'll take that completion.
A great chance to put this game away with a score here on first and goal. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Now with a first and goal, let's see what Auburn's got cooking. Go straight ahead. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
And the offense trying now to put this thing away. They're going to keep running the football to keep bleeding the clock. They've got the lead here late, now down by the goal line. Just take as many seconds off the clock as you can before snapping this football and keep running.
And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. So on fourth and goal, already with the lead, but they'll try to salt this thing away with a touchdown. Under fire. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. The 50, the 40, the 30, the 20. Touchdown, Buffaloes! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
Oh, they could not have come up with a bigger play at a more opportune time. The defense getting the interception and taking it back to the house right at a point in the game when it looked like the offense was maybe going to pad their lead and seal this one. All of this.
Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. They're definitely up against it. Time running out. Down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. The gift to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Rushes on him. Creates a little room. Inside the 45. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat.